Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Prophet Ibrahim A.S. Part 2. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. Allah commanded Ibrahim a.s. to go to a distant land he had never seen. He brought his wife Haajer and their young son Ismail to a desert valley in Hijaz, Saudi Arabia, in Makkah, where he left them following Allah's order. Allah ordered Ibrahim a.s. to leave his wife Haajer and young Ismail a.s. in Makkah, Saudi Arabia. अल्लाह ताला ने इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम को हुक्म दिया कि वो अपनी बीवी हज़रत हाजर और छोटे से इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को दूर मक्का में छोड़ आएं. It was a rocky and a barren place where nothing grew. वो एक ऐसी जगह थी जहाँ जो रॉकी था और कुछ भी ग्रो नहीं होता था. It was hot and soon Ismail alayhi salam grew thirsty. He began to cry for water. Now what happened? Ibrahim alayhi salam, he left both of them and he went. And then it was very hot place. So very soon Ismail alayhi salam, young little boy, he grew thirsty and he began to cry for water. इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम हज़रत हाजर और इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को छोड़कर चले गए. थोड़ी ही देर बाद पानी ख़त्म हो गया और इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को प्यास लगने लगी. वो छोटे बेबी थे और वो पानी के लिए रोने लगे. दिस मेड हाजर वरीड. अब जो उनकी माँ थी हाजर, वो परेशान हो गई. She did not know what to do. अब उनको समझ नहीं आया कि वो क्या करें. Fearing for her son's life, she began hillock called Safa and Marwa, praying anxiously to Allah. She found none. वो इधर से उधर सफ़ा से मरवा, दो पहाड़ थे. There were two mountains, Safa and Marwa. So she started searching water. She went to Safa, then she went to Marwa, like that. She did 7 rounds, but she found none. उनको कोई नहीं दिखा. But when she returned to Ismail alayhi salam, she found a spring of fresh water flowing by. लेकिन जब वो वापस इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम के पास आई तो उन्होंने देखा कि एक स्प्रिंग जो है वहाँ से निकला है पानी का और वहाँ से फ्रेश वाटर निकल रहा है. when she returned to Ismail अलैहिस्सलाम, she found a spring of fresh water flowing by. Her prayer was answered by Allah. उनकी दुआ अल्लाह ताला ने कबूल की. Which was that water? That was Zamzam water. This spring of water has flowed ever since and it is still there in Makkah. अभी भी वो पानी वैसे ही निकल रहा है, उसे हम जमजम कहते हैं, and it is still there in Makkah. This is the well of Zamzam. Today the pilgrims drink Zamzam in the memory of Haajer's running and praying anxiously, walk at a fast pace 7 times between the 2 hills. अभी जो भी हज या उम्रा करने जाते हैं तो वो ज़मज़म पीते हैं और इसी तरह से हम सही करते हैं सफ़ा और मरवा के बीच में, और ये उनकी याद में होता है. जो हाजर जो थी, उन्होंने जो अपने बेटे के लिए जो 7 टाइम्स जो राउंड लगाए थे, उसी की याद में हम इस तरह से हम सही करते हैं. Today the pilgrims drink Zamzam in the memory of Haajer's running and praying anxiously, walk at a fast pace 7 times between the two hills. This is the Well of Zamzam. You have learned earlier that this is called Sai. इसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Sai कहते हैं. The we move from Safa to Marwa, then Marwa to Safa 7 times. This is called Sai. Prophet Ibrahim A.S. used to visit Haajer and Ismail A.S. very often. Now Ibrahim A.S. he used to visit Haajer and Ismail A.S. Ibrahim A.S. ने छोड़ तो दिया था हज़रत हाजर और इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को, लेकिन वो उनसे मिलने आते थे. This is Safa and Marwa, distance between Safa and Marwa. It was on the occasion of one of these visits that Ibrahim alayhis salam built the holy Kaaba at Allah's command. जब वो मिलने आए थे इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम से, तभी अल्लाह ने उनको ऑर्डर किया था कि वो काबा बनाएं. अल्लाह कमांडेड हिम टू बिल्ड होली काबा. Ismail alayhis salam helped him in building it. Prophet Ibrahim alayhis salam loved Allah so much that he was even prepared to sacrifice his son Ismail alayhis salam to Allah. Ismail alayhis salam helped Ibrahim alayhis salam in building Kaaba, and Ibrahim alayhis salam loved Allah so much. इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम अल्लाह ताला से बहुत मोहब्बत करते थे, that he was even prepared to sacrifice his son Ismail अलैहिस्सलाम to Allah. And Ibrahim अलैहिस्सलाम, he was ready to sacrifice his son also to Allah. इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम अल्लाह से इतनी मोहब्बत करते थे कि वो अपने बेटे को भी अल्लाह के लिए sacrifice करने के लिए तैयार थे. Allah had asked him to do so in a dream. एक ड्रीम में अल्लाह ताला ने इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम को हुक्म दिया था कि वो अपने बेटे इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को ज़िबह करें, सेक्रीफाइस करें. इन अ ड्रीम Ibrahim alayhis salam got command from Allah to sacrifice Ismail alayhis salam. Ismail alayhis salam also said yes. What did Ismail alayhis salam said? He said, yes, you can sacrifice me. Father, sacrifice me if it is the will of Allah. What did he say? Ismail alayhis salam, he said, oh father, sacrifice me if it is will of Allah. Ismail alayhis salam ने भी कहा कि अगर ये अल्लाह का हुक्म है तो आप मुझे सेक्रीफाइस कीजिए. He said, you will find me brave. But Allah just wanted to test Ibrahim alayhis salam. इस्माइल alayhis salam ने कहा कि आप मुझे सेक्रीफाइस कीजिए, you will find me brave, यानी मैं बहादुरी से मैं बहादुर हूँ और मैं सेक्रीफाइस होने के लिए तैयार हूँ, यानी आप मुझे ज़िबा कर सकते हैं. बट अल्लाह जस्ट वांटेड टू टेस्ट इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम. अल्लाह वाज जस्ट टेस्टिंग इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम. When he was about to offer us the sacrifice, then what happened? When he was about to offer the sacrifice, जैसे ही वो उनको ज़िबा करने वाले थे, a ram stood in front of him. Allah was pleased with both of them. अल्लाह ताला उन दोनों से राज़ी हुआ और अल्लाह ताला ने एक रैम को भेजा कि उन्हें सेक्रीफाइस नहीं करना है, रैम सेक्रीफाइस होगा. A voice told Ibrahim alayhis salam to sacrifice the ram instead of Ismail alayhis salam. अल्लाह ताला एक वॉइस आई कि इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम, आप इस्माइल अलैहिस्सलाम को ज़िबा नहीं कीजिए, आप इस रैम को ज़िबा कीजिए. ही डिड एज ही वॉज टोल्ड. उन्होंने फिर उसको ज़िबा किया. टू दिस डे द सेक्रीफाइस इज़ रिपीटेड ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ ईद उल अज़हा. हम अभी भी हर साल सारे मुस्लिम्स ईद उल अज़हा में रैम को सेक्रीफाइस करते हैं, शीप को सेक्रीफाइस करते हैं हम, शीप या गोट. Muslims all over the world offer it in the memory of the twin sacrifice offered by Prophet Ibrahim A.S. and Ismail A.S. Not only that, but it marks the end of Hajj also, which is one of the five pillars of Islam. ये जो है हज को भी एंड करता है क्योंकि हज जो है वो जो वन ऑफ द फाइव पिलर्स है इस्लाम का, और ये उसकी भी यादगार है। यानी हम हज जो ईद उल अज़हा में जो हम रैम सेक्रीफाइस करते हैं, शीप को सेक्रीफाइस करते हैं, वो एंड ऑफ हज भी मार्क करता है। And all Muslims all over the world offer it in the memory of the twin sacrifice offered by Prophet Ibrahim A.S. and Ismail A.S., because both of them sacrificed. Ibrahim A.S. was sacrificing his son, and Ismail A.S. was sacrificing himself for the will of Allah. So not only that, but it marks the end of Hajj also, which is one of the five pillars of Islam. Now let us do the activity. Fill in the missing words. Ibrahim A.S. brought his wife Haajer and their son Ismail A.S. to a desert valley. Ibrahim A.S. left them in Makkah. Haajer's prayer was responded. Prophet Ibrahim A.S. used to visit Haajer and Ismail A.S. very often. Ibrahim A.S. built the Kaaba with Allah's order. Now answer these questions. What did Allah order Ibrahim A.S. to do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Ibrahim A.S. to leave his wife and son in a distant land. Where did he leave his wife and the son? Why and why? Ibrahim A.S. left his wife Haajer and son Ismail A.S. in desert valley of Makkah following Allah's order. Why did he left them? Following Allah's order. Why did Ismail A.S. begin to cry? It was hot and Ismail A.S. grew thirsty, so he started crying. Why did Haajer run here and there impatiently? Fearing for her son's life, she began a desperate search for water. She was searching water. How did Allah help Haajer? Allah started a spring of fresh water flowing by the side of Ismail A.S. and thus answered her prayers. What became of the spring after that? Have you ever drank Zamzam out of the well of Zamzam? Have you ever drink water out of the well of Zamzam? Answer: this spring of water has flowed over since and is still there in Makkah. This is the well of Zamzam. Have you drink it? Yes. Why do the Makkan's pilgrims walk quickly 7 times between the two hills? Allah loved the act of Haajer running 7 times between the two hillocks so ordered every pilgrim to do the same. When did Ibrahim A.S. build the Kaaba? When he visited his wife and son. It was on these occasions that he built the Kaaba. Why did Ibrahim A.S. ready to sacrifice his son Ismail A.S.? Prophet Ibrahim A.S. loved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much that he was prepared to sacrifice his son Ismail A.S. to Allah. Why do Muslims all over the world offer animal sacrifice on the occasion of Eid ul-Azha? Muslims all over the world offer it in memory of the twin sacrifice offered by the Prophet Ibrahim A.S. and Ismail A.S. Next question. What lesson does the story of Prophet Ibrahim A.S. teach us? Answer. We should follow the footsteps of Ibrahim A.S. Follow all the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without questioning. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallahu khairan kasira.